When a prophet speaketh in the name of Yahweh, if the thing follow not,
if the thing follow not,
nor come to pass,
nor come to pass,
that is the thing which Yahweh hath not spoken.
all right. And I've taught that all these preachers that's teaching you to celebrate Christmas and Easter, they're deceiving you. And as the truth begin to be revealed, you will find out that these are merely pagan holidays that they have our people celebrating. All of our people that's going to church on Sunday are being misled. Nowhere in the Bible, Old or New Testament, was Sunday made a holy day and sanctioned a day that our people should have a holy convocation. Everybody in the Old or New Testament only kept Yah's 7-day Sabbath. And this is one thing that will be revealed to show you that all these years, all of these pastors and bishops have been misleading our poor people. And this is not the truth. And when I bring to your attention that all of our people that's been celebrating the Lord's Supper here in America and been keeping the Passover here in America have been doing a great abomination, then you know that those pastors and leaders and bishops have misled you. The Creator says again,
when a prophet speaketh in the name of Yahweh, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which Yahweh hath not spoken. But the prophet hath spoken it presumptuously. Thou shalt not be afraid of him.
Here the Creator says, if a prophet speaketh in my name, and a thing that he says come not to pass, then you know that is not the thing that I have spoken. But that prophet hath spoken it presumptuously, and thou shalt not be afraid of him. And I'm telling you that any prophet, any teacher that taught our people, this is one of the ways that you know who I am. I came and started teaching 40 years ago to all my beautiful black Israelite brothers all over the United States and told them that everyone is celebrating Passover in America, whether they call themselves Jewish, Pentecostal, Seventh-day Adventists, Israelites, or Hebrews, they are all going directly against the words of the true and living Elohim. Even though many of my beautiful brothers ostracized me and said I was wrong and said, well, you can't take the Passover from us. That's our holy day. That's all we got here in America. And how can you have teachings to destroy us from celebrating one of the ancient festivals? I told our people that if you're going to keep the Almighty's word, you have to keep it wholly and totally. You can't keep it like you want to keep it. You have to keep it according to the law. For the law says in the book of Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter, the 2nd verse, it says,
Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you.
The Creator said, thou shalt not add unto any of the words which I command you.
Neither shall ye diminish aught.
Neither shall ye diminish aught from it.
That ye may keep the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim.
That's the only way we can keep it. We can't add nothing, and we can't take nothing away if we want to keep his words. We find in Deuteronomy 12, verse 32, it says, what things soever I command you, observe to do it, thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish from it. Now, why didn't the Creator want us to add to his words? Why didn't he want us to grow in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding where we could reach the point one day that we said we're going to go further than Yahweh took us? Yahweh's our teacher, and I'm a student and I'm going to excel my teacher. Well, we have the ability and the capacity to excel our natural teachers, but no one has the ability to excel Yahweh. No one. And this is what the Creator warns us, that you can't add or make what He has done better. And you can't diminish from it to make it better. The only way you can keep it is to leave it alone. We find in the book of Psalms 19:7, it says,
The law of Yahweh is perfect,
the law of Yahweh is perfect,
converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple.
right here. It says the law of Yahweh is sure. It's perfect. The law of Yahweh is perfect. Now, if it's perfect, the only way we can keep it perfect is by leaving it alone. But when we begin to take our carnal self and begin to try to improve it and add things to it and take things from it, then we pollute it. And this is what the Jewish people did. They took a law where Yah said, matter of fact, all these laws they have polluted. One such law is a law where Yah said, thou shalt not seeth a kid in his mother's milk. According to Deuteronomy 14:21, thou shalt not seeth a kid in his mother's milk. That means you don't cook a baby goat in the mother's milk. They have added to that to the extent that they teach you can't have milk and meat in the same refrigerator. You have to have two separate refrigerators. That you can't eat a cheeseburger because it's beef and cheese. That one can't eat a cold cut sandwich. That didn't say that at all. It said you don't cook. Don't cook a kid or goat in his own mother's milk. But look what they have done. Thinking they have made it better, they have corrupted it and polluted it. And Yah doesn't want this done. That's when He said, don't add. Then look what they did to the Passover. All the Jewish people have been keeping the Passover. So all the Israelites that woke up to their true identity in America, they began to keep the Passover too. Because they felt that if the Jewish man kept it, it has to be right. Because many of them felt that they stole their identity. They stole their heritage. So that these people are doing it, we should do it. And many people read the Bible and said, I'm reading the scriptures, and I keep the Passover because that's exactly what the Torah said. Well, let's look at the Torah. And let's see, in fact, if it's telling us to keep the Passover in America like the vast majority of our people do that are keeping this holy, sanctified day. We find in the book of Exodus, the 12th chapter. Notice what they go to show our people that they must keep the Passover. They will go to the 12th chapter, the 14th verse, where it says,
And this day shall be unto you for a memorial.
Speaking of the Passover, they said this day, the Passover day, shall be to you for a memorial.
And ye shall keep it a feast to Yahweh throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever.
I said, well, Brother Elesha, did you see the strong words that the Creator used? The Creator said this shall be a memorial, and that you shall keep it a feast unto Him throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. They say, is that right, Elesha? And I say, it's absolutely right. It's supposed to be kept as an ordinance forever. They say, well, Elesha, why aren't you keeping it? I said, because notice when this law was given, it said thou shalt keep it an ordinance forever, but it did not say throughout all your dwellings. For instance, when we read about the Day of Atonement,